We talked about wine being a strand, and this is another strand. It's interesting, that connection between wine and music.
Yeah.
Music has always been a constant in your life. You've always been singing in choirs, and that kind of what brought you to church at a young age.
I do about 10 concerts a year at the moment.
With harmonica, yeah.
Oz and harmonica drink to music. We do these shows where we make the audience drink while we sing all kinds of Baroque music to them. And we pretend it's an experiment to see whether they're enjoying the music more or less and the wine music more.
Like, what do you think?
It does, yeah. Hey, good music you like puts you in a better mood. The wine's going to taste better. Wine that you like puts you in a better mood. Drink a glass of wine and music you weren't sure you liked. You think, I quite like it after all. Yeah, look, these guys, unbelievably, these guys are funded by us, the taxpayers. Oxford University's got this wonderful section of its psychology department. The guys are doing PhD research on this. I think, how on earth did you get that gig? I want that gig. To be funded by the taxpayer, to spend years working out whether this glass of wine tastes better with that bit of music. Honestly, I'm, I obviously don't have, I don't have the learning. That's the trouble. I don't have the learning. But I mean, I'm sure that, yes, of course, there is science in it. There's also common sense in it. You feel happy. Wine makes you feel happy. Music you like makes you feel happy. You put a bit of, I don't know, a bit of Schoenberg. Well, and you think, oh God, that's really edgy. A bit of Bartok, you think, oh, that's really edgy. A bit of Johnny Rotten, you think, oh, that's really edgy. Well, if you have a glass of Merlot that you like, is the Merlot going to taste less good? It might, because one of the things about wine tasting is you've got to be in a good mood. This is one of the fundamentals about wine tasting.
So true.
Amelia, you and I have it at tastings. People go, hey, excuse me, do you mind if I have a chat? And you say, I'm really very busy. I've got 60 wines to do. No, do you mind if I have a chat? No, honestly, now what do you think? What's your favourite? And you think, please go away, please go away. And you eventually start saying, look, I can't, I'm getting really irritated here. You can't taste wine if you're irritated, if you're upset. There's something fundamental, and it's a physiological thing. You know that old English saying that something leaves a bad taste in your mouth? Mm-hmm. That's when you're tense, when you're nervous, when you're stressed. There's an ancient protection mechanism which makes our saliva go bitter.
No way.
Yeah. And so that's why you're going into an interview, you know how your mouth dries out? And if you then put something on that dry mouth, like wine, it'll taste really bitter. So if you're in a bad mood, you can't taste red wine particularly. You can't taste it.